In a small, struggling town in northern Vietnam, Lily dreamt of a life beyond the mountains. At 24, she married Max, a rugged yet ambitious man from the city. Their early days brimmed with promise. But soon, the cracks began to show. Max's strict principles stifled their romance, while Lily's corporate career collapsed, pushing her to start an online business as he grew stagnant and unhealthy. Their family expanded with 2 vibrant children, yet arguments became rampant, circling back to Max's younger brother, Ethan, a reclusive gamer. Hope flickered when he finally sought a job after years of isolation. However, when the pandemic struck, he retreated once more. As Lily juggled her business, she saw Ethan's potential for partnership. Reluctantly, he agreed to help her with deliveries, which ignited a bond hidden beneath years of awkwardness. Their shared late-night drives transformed into laughter and companionship, as each new experience drew them closer. Eventually, Lily's business flourished, prompting a collaboration with Ethan to open a local shop. But she noticed deeper struggles within him: self-doubt and fear of relationships. When family gatherings arose, she urged him to join, introducing him to her quirky cousin Tan, who instantly clicked with Ethan. In that moment of connection, Lily saw a glimmer of confidence in Ethan's eyes. A journey of vulnerability and unexpected friendships unfolded, teaching them that family was built not just on blood, but on courage and support. Would this newfound bond be enough to reshape their lives forever? As weeks turned into months, Ethan and Tan forged a remarkable friendship, one that Lily could only dream of. Their late-night conversations flourished into deep discussions about aspirations, fears, and their shared experiences. Tan, a gentle soul with a way of bringing out the best in people, saw beyond Ethan's exterior and encouraged him to embrace who he truly was. Meanwhile, Lily's business continued to thrive, with the shop bustling with customers eager to sample her culinary creations. Each dish served not only satisfied cravings but also provided a backdrop for heartfelt conversations and laughter. The once lifeless kitchen was now filled with joy, transforming it into a haven for family gatherings and community bonding. One evening, as she prepped for the next day's orders, Lily found herself reflecting on the past few years. She realized how far they had all come. Once plagued with insecurities and uncertainty, Ethan was now actively engaged in life. Encouraged by Tan, he even ventured out of his comfort zone and joined a local club focused on gaming and coding, a passion they both shared. Encouraged by his newfound confidence, Lily decided it was time to have a heart-to-heart with Ethan about love. After dinner one night, she called him aside. "Ethan, I see the way you light up when you talk about your interests. You deserve to be happy. To find someone who sees the amazing person you've become." Ethan shifted nervously, glancing down at his feet. "I just don't think I'm capable of being in a relationship. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work out?" Every relationship is a risk. But it's also a journey. A learning experience, she replied earnestly. The only way to find happiness is to open yourself up to it. You've come so far, and I believe you'll find someone just as wonderful. As summer enveloped their town, the annual celebration approached, promising fun and festivities. Lily saw this as the perfect opportunity to introduce Ethan to the larger world outside. With Tan at his side, she felt confident he would shine. The fair was alive with colors, music, and laughter. Under the twinkling lights strung across the square, Ethan's eyes lit up as he watched the carnival games. Lily encouraged him to try one, the enthusiasm bubbling inside her as she cheered him on. With a deep breath, he stepped up to toss the rings. And to everyone's surprise, he won a stuffed bear. In that moment of triumph, Lily felt a surge of pride. "You did it, Ethan. Look at you," she exclaimed, enveloping him in a warm hug. The bear became a symbol of his growth, a reminder of his potential. Later that night, as fireworks lit up the sky, Tan approached Ethan. "Hey, I've been thinking, there's a cute girl who is part of the gaming group. I think you'd really get along with her," he suggested. Ethan froze for a moment, the fear returning. "What if I mess it up? What if she doesn't like me?" he stammered. "Then it's her loss. But you'll never know unless you try," Tan urged, a teasing smile spreading across his face. with courage swelling in his chest. Ethan nodded slowly. Okay, I'll talk to her. Just don't let me embarrass myself. All right? As the night wore on, the newfound confidence seemed to wrap around Ethan like a comforting blanket. He caught glimpses of the girl Tan had mentioned. Feeling nervous yet exhilarated, laughter cut through the air as they slowly approached the crowd where she mingled. With Lily cheering him on from a distance, Ethan took a deep breath and introduced himself. To his surprise, she smiled warmly, and the two began to chat. It felt different this time. The awkwardness melting away, replaced by genuine conversation and laughter. Weeks passed, and the once timid boy was now blossoming into a young man full of promise. He and his new friend began to spend more time together. And slowly but surely, Ethan realized he was no longer alone. He found solace not just in friendship but in the realization that love could be part of his story too. Should he allow it? Lily, witnessing Ethan embrace life with open arms, felt a mix of joy and relief. Not only had she helped him step into the light, but they had both now forged a bond that would last a lifetime. As the seasons changed, the support of family, friendship, and newfound love created a strong tapestry weaving their lives together. Ethan emerged as the man he was always meant to be, a testament to resilience and the transformative power of love. As autumn painted the leaves in vibrant hues, Ethan's relationship with Tan deepened, both in friendship and in his endeavor to find love. Encouraged by Lily, he began to attend social events, gradually pushing beyond his comfort zone. Every newfound connection chipped away at his insecurities, building a layer of confidence that had long been buried. One evening, at a local game night organized by Tan, the atmosphere thrummed with excitement. Laughter echoed as friends gathered around tables, engaged in friendly competitions and spirited discussions. Ethan's heart raced, but he reminded himself of the work he'd put in. Tan had brought several friends, including a girl named Mia, who was captivating and full of life. Mia approached Ethan with a smile, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. Hey, you're Ethan, right? I've heard so much about you from Tan. Are you as good at video games as he says you are? Caught slightly off guard, Ethan felt a surge of warmth. I try my best, he replied, a smile forming. They dived into playful banter about their favorite games, finding common ground amidst their interests. To Ethan's surprise, she listened intently, genuinely interested in his opinions. As the night wore on, they partnered up for a game, their teamwork complementing each other flawlessly. Laughter filled the air, and for the first time in a long while, Ethan felt a sense of belonging. With each passing moment, the initial rush of anxiety faded, replaced by a growing comfort in their interaction. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan and Mia continued to bond. They shared stories about their lives, exchanged opinions on various topics, and explored the city together. Lily took notice of Ethan's transformation. He was no longer the withdrawn man lost in his own world but someone engaging with a bright future ahead of him. One afternoon, while walking in the park, Mia and Ethan sat under a large oak tree. The golden sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a warm glow that made everything feel magical. With his heart racing, Ethan decided it was the moment to confess his feelings. Mia, he started, his voice steady despite his nerves. I really enjoy spending time with you. You've made me feel more like myself again. I'd love to see where this goes. If you're interested. Mia turned to him, a hint of surprise dancing in her eyes. Then smiled warmly. I was hoping you'd say that. I've really enjoyed our time together too. In that moment, Ethan felt a wave of relief wash over him. The kind of feeling that comes from taking a risk and finding hope on the other side. They shared a quiet moment, laughter intertwining with unspoken understanding, as the leaves danced in the gentle breeze around them. Back at home, Lily noticed the change in Ethan's demeanor. There was a lightness about him that couldn't be ignored. One evening, they gathered for dinner, and as laughter filled the room, Lily decided to ask, So, Ethan, how's everything with Mia? A shy smile spread across his face. It's going really well. I think we're officially dating now. His lightness turned into laughter, and Lily felt an overwhelming sense of joy at his happiness. I'm really proud of you. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there, she commended. her voice filled with warmth. The weeks that followed were filled with explorations and new memories. Ethan grew more confident with each date. And with Lily's encouragement, he began to share not only his interests but also his dreams and aspirations with Mia. They talked late into the night, discussing everything from video games to future plans, seamlessly blending their lives together. As seasons changed again, they prepared for the first major family gathering since Ethan and Mia began dating. Lily advised Ethan to invite her. The prospect made him nervous, but he felt ready to share this newfound happiness with the family that had supported him. When they all gathered, it was an evening filled with warmth, laughter, and the clinking of glasses. Mia fit in beautifully, charming everyone with her charisma and genuine interest in their stories. With every shared smile and soft laugh, Ethan felt validated in his choices. After dinner, as the evening settled, Lily caught Ethan's eye, sharing a knowing smile. In that moment, he realized he was not just a part of the family by blood, but through love, acceptance, and support. He had come so far from the shy, withdrawn brother-in-law, now embracing life with the strength of those around him. As they all shared stories late into the night, laughter and joy intertwined, Ethan looked around, feeling grateful. He understood now that love takes many forms, the love in family, friendship, and perhaps, just perhaps, the promising start of romance. As winter approached, Ethan found himself reflecting on the journey he had traveled. The once timid boy had transformed into a confident young man, fully engaged in both his career and his personal life. The love and support from his family, especially from Lily, had been the cornerstone of this transformation. With Mia by his side, he decided it was time to introduce her to more of his family and friends. They organized a gathering at the family home, inviting everyone close to them. Lily was thrilled, eager to witness the blossoming relationship between Ethan and Mia. The warmth of the winter evening wrapped around them as the two couples arrived. The house was alive with laughter and the tantalizing aroma of foods prepared by Lily and her family. Mia fit in seamlessly, effortlessly connecting with everyone around her. As the evening unfolded, Ethan felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing he had found love and acceptance. During dinner, as everyone exchanged stories and enjoyed the meal, Ethan noticed a change in the atmosphere. People were genuinely happy, and the sound of laughter filled the room. It was a celebration not just of family, but of the bonds they had all formed, bonds that had appropriated fear and transformed it into strength. As the evening came to a close, Ethan stood up to make a toast. With a full heart, he spoke, "I want to thank you all for being here tonight. It's incredible to see how far we've all come. Mia has become an important part of my life, and I'm grateful for her support in this incredible journey. Thank you, Lily, for everything you've done for me. You showed me that love, family, and friendship are as vital as anything else in life." His heartfelt words resonated deep within everyone present. Lily blinked back tears, her heart swelling with pride at seeing Ethan so confident and content. Mia smiled brightly, her eyes sparkling with emotion. After the gathering, as Mia and Ethan took a quiet walk outside under the starry sky, he turned to her softly, saying, "I've never felt this way before. You've changed my life in ways I couldn't have imagined." Mia replied, "It's not just me, Ethan. You've worked hard to overcome your fears and insecurities. You truly deserve happiness." Hand in hand, they wandered through the delicate chill of winter, laughter and affection weaving them closer together. Ethan realized that the future was not just about facing fear but embracing it with the warmth of those he loved. The journey had been long and winding, but every twist and turn had made the destination all the more precious. With family by his side and love at his heart, Ethan learned that he was no longer bound by his past, but rather freed by it, ready to step into a future filled with promise. And so, as the stars twinkled above, Ethan and Mia set on a beautiful path ahead, forever cherishing the unlikely bonds of family that had led them to this moment of clarity, love, and fulfillment.